ahead is a huge Art Deco building that looks like a big chair or throne. This is our Civic Opera House, built back in 1929. It has a 15-story stage. It sits in an auditorium of 3,800 seats, and it's ornately decorated, and it's a beautiful place to see a performance. The whole outside of the building is decorated with this relief sculpture that you find in the Indiana limestone that covers the building. I like to think that Chicago keeps on coming up with clever ways to help pedestrians like you and I move around the city, and I'm going to try to demonstrate this to you in the next two buildings. If you look out here to your right, as we get on the other side of the approaching bridge, we're going to go by 2 North Riverside Plaza, built back in 1925, won many awards for its Art Deco styling, as well as the first public plaza along the riverbank. When I go home tonight, I'm going to take one of these little yellow water taxis up to the Wendella dock on the right. I'm going to take a pedway through the building on your right, a pedestrian bridge over Canal Street, and I'm going to catch my Metro train on the 2nd floor of the Citicorp Center building. That building was built back in 1987, designed by Hummel Jan, a postmodern architect based here in Chicago, loves to work in glass and steel. Some folks say when you look at the bottom of the building, it reminds them of the bottom of a waterfall. So I like you to see it, and then you can decide for yourself. You're going to have to clear this bridge first, then you'll be looking to your right and a little bit over your right shoulder. So looking to your right, a little bit over your right shoulder, let this bridge house get out of your way. And on the 2nd floor of the Citicorp Center building is one of our major train stations in Chicago, the Ogilvy Transportation Center. So we go from a postmodern building to 2 identical black museum boxes built out here in the mid-1960s. And when they were built, it encouraged a great deal of new construction directly west of the Loop, eliminating a really lousy part of town known as Skid Row. Look underneath these buildings, plenty of evidence of these trains running underneath these structures. All that train noise and that blue diesel exhaust does not go up into the buildings overhead. To your right, I'm going to use Gateway 2 to illustrate the new building rules that apply to new construction along the Chicago River. All these new buildings have to be set back from the riverbank by 25 feet or more. They have to turn a more attractive side toward the river, and perhaps the most important requirement of all, they are to provide a landscape walkway along the riverbank so the public has access to the riverbank. Out here to your left, look straight up, and you get one of your first straight up views of the Sears Tower, now renamed the Willis Tower. Sears Tower will be in our view here for the next 30 minutes.